welcome back to LxMDuo. My name is Aly, and today we are in The Sims, and we are doing a speed build. This is my very first Sims 4 speed build that I'm putting on YouTube. And while I'm really excited, I'm also extremely nervous. Okay, so I watch a lot of speed builders here on YouTube, and oh my goodness, some of these people have been doing this for so long and are so amazing and extremely talented that I'm really intimidated putting this on here. But you know what? I love to build in The Sims. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. I think I actually enjoy it more than the gameplay itself. So yeah, I needed to just, get over my little insecurity and get in here and put it up. Our build today that we're starting with is really simple. My whole goal with this was to make it a starter home so that any of the Sims coming into the game could buy it right off the bat without having to do a money cheat or a free real estate cheat or anything like that. So the goal was to keep this whole build under 20k, which I did manage to do. I clocked in at about 19k, I think, so I barely made it in. And let me tell you guys, this build is small too. Like this is it. This is the entire house. So it's just a small kitchen, living room, small bath, one bedroom. But it does have this nice little patio, which, as you can tell right off the bat, was giving me a lot of trouble. I really wanted to do a wraparound patio, but the house was just so tiny that it was not working. It was not happening. So I had to go really simple and just have it be like a little entrance porch, which ends up looking really fantastic. So I'm not going to complain about that. Now, with this lot, originally I had done a really modern build, but the house next door is another one I've built as well, and it just looked really weird. So I decided to go for that really country ranch style home. And I don't know, I think this house turns out so freaking adorable. Like, I would live in it. I would live in it in real life. So my husband thought it was really weird that I had you walk straight into the kitchen, but that's a thing, right? That's not like abnormal in a small home. I lived in a mobile home when I was first born, and I remember you'd go up a flight of stairs and you'd walk into a laundry room, and then you'd have to cut through the kitchen to get to anywhere else in the house. So I don't know. He thought it was really strange, but I thought it was cool, and I think it's such a cute kitchen that it totally works. I mean, yeah, the kitchen's small, it's tiny, but it is completely functional. And then I had a hard time figuring out how big I wanted the bedroom, how big I wanted the bath. I really wanted more space in the bedroom, but the layout was just so tiny. And there's a chance I could have expanded it at the end, but I just didn't want to push that budget any more than I already had. So yeah, there is no room for a dining table. You'll see my solution is this itty bitty table in a corner, but what can you do? I wanted as much natural light in this as I could get, so we put in these big windows in the front, the big windows on the side, and we have just that nice little white boarded siding. It's so cute. It's like a little tiny, almost fairy tale-esque cottage. I don't know how the ceiling got up there, but I'm glad I caught that. Yeah, so I ended up almost keeping this layout, but I didn't like the doors being so noticeable, so I add in like a tiny hallway at some point. It also gives the bedroom some extra room, and it just makes the house feel a lot more, I don't know, what is the word, just cozy, I guess, and inviting. Also, I moved this door, and I didn't realize that I didn't move the toilet, so I started playing The Sims in this house for my Crazy Cat Lady challenge. I couldn't figure out why my Sim wasn't going to the bathroom. Yeah, that was silly of me. So please, when that happens, ignore it. It took me a long time to realize that happened. Whoopsies. So yeah, so this is pretty much it for your dining room. It's literally that little tiny table and 2 seats and a light. But what I figured is if you're in a house this tiny, there can't be more than 2 of you in there anyways. That room can't fit a double bed unless you like get rid of the unless you get rid of stuff. I mean, this house has got to be like 700 square feet total if this was a house in real life. So again, I had to keep really inexpensive with my furnishings and all that. I did splurge on a nice big screen TV though, so that's nifty. I figured if I kept the house smaller, I could have a few nicer appliances and nicer things in here. The bedroom was a struggle. I really liked how the rest of the house was laid out, but trying to figure out where to put this freaking bed and then put a computer table and Also, I am obsessed with closets. Obsessed. So I probably could have gotten rid of the closet and had plenty of room for, like, here, a desk and a bed. But for some reason, I was so stubborn. I was like, no, the closet stays. It looks so nice. I caused myself all kinds of issues that I didn't even need. And then as I play tested, there's a few things in here that I did end up having to move. Like that cat bowl, could not fill it. So I have to move that somewhere else, which you'll see in the screen caps. But, that's why you go through, you play test anything you move into weird positions. I've learned that very quickly, that some things might not always work where you put them. I think this house is so cute. So I ended up using this build for a crazy cat lady challenge, though, where I have one lady and 7 kittens. And let me tell you, that's a lot of animals in that tiny space. You would have to be crazy to do that. But that's why in here towards the end I added some cat furniture and in spaces that probably didn't really need other things in it. That's the purpose for that when we get there. So also, I wanted this to be a railing, right? But the roof kept opening up when I had the railing, so I had to put in a wall there, which was kind of frustrating, but I actually ended up really liking how that looked. So it worked out in the end. And then of course we just have all the final little details. We've got to put some rugs in here. I am so happy with the size up option now. It makes finding the perfect rug so much easier for your spaces. Oh yeah, and then like I said, so for a crazy cat lady game through I did not know where to put this cat box. And that's another thing my husband was like, what are you doing? Why is there a cat box in the bedroom? I was like, honey, there is nowhere else to put this. Like, you either have it in the kitchen, or I said that I could have probably put it out on the front patio and had like a little kitty door walking out there, but I don't know. I'm like, would you really want your guests walking right by your cat shit? I mean, I'm sure having it in the bedroom isn't any better, but it's all about appearances, if you know what I mean. I also really wanted that big cat tree, but there, again, no room. The beauty of this house, though, is the lot still has a lot of space, and what I figured is as my sim grows and starts making that money, this is a really nice house to add on an expansion. So you could fix up this hallway, and then you could turn it into a 2 or a 3 bedroom, or maybe even add an upstairs. So that's what's really, really cool about this, is this build has a lot of room for expansion, or for building onto if you download it and you want to do that kind of thing. And I think I'm going to plan on doing that as well. And when I do, I think I'll make a speed build for that as well, and then you can see the growth and expansion of this. I think that would be so cool. I haven't really seen any YouTubers do that, taking one concept and then building onto it, turning it into another, and kind of showing how you can progress in The Sims without moving your sim out of the lot to a new house. just an idea. If that sounds cool, let me know in the comments. If that sounds lame, let me know in the comments. I don't want to do it if it's lame, but I think it sounds really cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I ended up having to completely scrap that desk and put in this smaller desk because I was afraid my sim wasn't going to be able to get into the bed with everything cramped into this tiny area. Now, the one thing I was really bummed about because of budget was not being able to add more greenery out here. Like, that's one thing I really love and I think just makes such a nice finishing touch to a home is all the outside greenery, because this looks boring, looks plain. You start adding in these bushes, it looks like a home. It looks so much better. And really with the budget I had, I think it looks really good. I add a few vines to the side, but of course I would have loved to have done more. You know, beggars can't be choosers, right? So here it is. This is it. This is my little 19K starter cottage. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this speed build. It was so much fun to do, and I have other speed builds I'm definitely going to be uploading. I figured for my first one we'd start small, we'd start simple, and we'd start cute. Here at the end I do have a few screen caps so you can see the front, the inside, see it a little more close up and in detail. And it is with my crazy cat lady and her crazy 7 kittens. Yeah, you can see how crazy cramped this home is. But you know what? It's cool. Thank you guys so very much for watching this. If you liked it, please give us a little thumbs up, maybe a subscribe, and I hope that you guys will join us again. Have a good one. Bye, guys.